Hello Taurus and welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do your December 2023 monthly tarot reading for the sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So I hope you're well. As always, the reading won't be for everyone. Take what resonates for you. We're going to pull an overarching energy, look at some general energies, and then go into love, romance, relationship areas, money, career, finances, and any other thread that comes out for you. So let's see what we have for Taurus even. I've got two cards there. We've got the Hanged Man and the Devil. As your overarching energy, we have the Ace of Swords, Five of Wands, we have the King of Wands, and we have the Three of Swords. Let's have a look at love, romance, relationships. What do we have for Taurus? Thank you, angels, spirits, guides. Message for Taurus, love, romance, relationship areas. Thank you. Cards come out for a reason. Let's see what we have for Taurus. Thank you. December 2023. We've got the Seven of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. Let's have a look at money, career. What do we have for Taurus? Thank you. Money, career, financial areas. We've got the Queen of Wands now, so we've got the King and Queen of Wands. Oh, nice, the Ace of Pentacles. I mean, this situation can be about a relationship itself. We will look at love, romance, or it can actually be a situation that's affecting a couple, male or female on either side. One's energy can be fire energy, so Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. We've got the Queen of Swords, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, but again, these energies could be the same person. We will go into it in more detail in a moment. I'm going to pull you an angel answer card. What do we have for Taurus? Thank you. Message for Taurus. We've got let go. Romance angel, what do we have for Taurus? Thank you. Message for Taurus. Finances and career. It's interesting. I'll read that out. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Kind of feels that way. Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. You know, it feels like maybe financial issues, what brings you stability and security. And we have pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Let's see what we have in money, career. What do we have for Taurus? Thank you. We have declutter. You'll feel better and more focused if you'll take the time to clear away clutter from your living and workspace. Donate what you can to help others who may need your items. Be sure to keep your schedule uncluttered as well. Now, unclutter, again, with letting go, it might well be energy. It can also be unhealthy influences or people in your life. You know, this can be that kind of scenario here. So Taurus, we're going to pull you an oracle card and a couple of oracle cards and angel cards. So what do we have for Taurus? Thank you. This is the energy deck, and this could apply to any area of life. We've got indecision, Number 8. Let me read that out to you. We have indecision, which choice to make. This card marks the presence of 2 or more possible choices in your life. It shows you anxiously looking at 2 roads, wondering which would be the better choice. Yet you are standing still, feeling confused by the up and down emotions of your present indecision. You could spend months, or even years, in this back and forth energy, all the while feeling your focus and life force energy draining away. This indecision creates paralysis of will, one that can keep you stuck while you're waiting to be certain about the results of your choice. It's time to let go of the analysis and self-doubt that have been keeping you stuck. Meditate on your options and see where your spirit guides take you. Consider which direction resonates with you most, both in the process and the goal. Follow your heart and make the honouring choice. I'm going to pull you an Archangel Michael card. What do we have for Taurus? Thank you. We have number 8, deeper insights are at hand. Your overall plan is good, but the details need work. Reflect before moving forward. And I'm also going to pull you an animal oracle card. Let's see what we have for Taurus. Thank you. So we have squirrel. I can never say this card properly. We have squirrel, spiritual maintenance, be your own caretaker. It's about putting your energy and time in what's going to be productive for you with the squirrel energy, in what's going to bring you gain, in what's worth it, putting your time and energy in things that are worth it, that are of value. It's also a very good sign of hoarding, being prepared. So that could be in money areas, making sure that you're prepared, making sure that you're taking care of yourself, even things like savings, putting things aside. This will be a very good time for that too. All right, Taurus. So I'm going to I feel that there is a quite an emphasis in terms of money, career, finances. So let's see what we have with the cards on that level. If there is anything to do with love, romance, I will bring that out too. So we have the Devil and the Hanged Man. So sometimes we stay in a situation too long because we fear the unknown, because it's familiar, because there are things about our present circumstances that we like, but is it serving our highest good? Probably not. And this can sometimes be where we need to get a fresh perspective, look at things in a different way, and I feel that you are doing in December. Because I feel something is going to happen that may prompt this sense of realization and being open to look at something with a completely different, fresh perspective that will actually bring in that. I feel it's healthy for you here, Taurus. The devil can be within all of us, and it really can be a behavioral pattern of any kind. We sometimes associate the devil with things like addiction and codependency and physical desire, and there is a level of that with the devil. But in this energy, we can also all be our own devil. We can all kind of like put up with experiences that might not serve our highest good, but we don't do anything about it. Because we've got reasons, because there are things that are attractive that keep us stuck in that energy, you know? And this can be what you're dealing with here. Now, yes, the devil can be a person as well, or a place. It can be, you know, unethical practices in a company. It can be a boss from hell, you know, a team or somebody in your environment that doesn't serve your highest good. So it can be a behavioral pattern. Again, that could be subversive energy, backbiting, bitchiness, corporate politics, fueling a kind of like, you know, me first attitude and not bothering about, you know, what you do to get ahead. You know, all of these things can be, you know, rooted in ego behavior. So this can be that kind of energy as well. Either way, I mean, whether it's something in your external environment or for some of you, you know, we all do it from time to time. We stay sometimes too long in a situation that's not really serving us. And it's almost kind of like that light bulb goes off over your head this month. And you're kind of like, you're getting this kind of new epiphany. You're seeing things for what they are, not necessarily what you want them to be. Now, again, with the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands, this could be a business partnership. It can also be you're supporting your other half in terms of love, romance, relationships, really, or they're supporting you. But King and Queen of Wands can also be the masculine and feminine energy within us. You know, if this is you on your own, it's the same message, really. You know, it's how we use the energy of the Wands energy, taking empowered action. Because we need to be courageous, we need to face the devil, we need to take our power back in a situation. And that's that's quite an empowering move to make. So however this resonates with you here, Taurus, I feel the message still is, you're seeing the truth of the situation for what it is. It's not necessarily how you would want it to be, but it's almost like that realization, that epiphany. I see the truth now of this situation, and that's prompting you to be at that crossroads with the indecision energy. And the indecision is when we're not sure what to do or where to go, or we're not ready to make those decisions, and we put it off. We put things off, we put them on a back burner, we focus on other things, we distract ourselves, you know. But there is definitely an energy of clutter clearing now. So, and getting those deep insights. And this is a deep insight. The Ace of Swords is seeing things for what they are. And it helps you to make maybe a healthy life choice or a decision in how you move forward now, welcoming in some kind of new beginning. Because with that sword energy, we can cut cords with attachments. But I feel this is epiphany, you know, that sense of all of a sudden, and it might well be something happens here. Because again, the Five of Wands and the Three of Swords, I'm tired of being hurt. I'm tired of being let down. You know, I'm tired of wanting to be valued and appreciated and not passed over. I'm tired of other people, you know, getting ahead and being rewarded and me not, and yet I'm doing the work. You know, I'm tired of people undercutting me, you know, going behind my back, subversive energy. It never stops. This is an energy that just goes round and round and round in circle and never ever seems to finish. And this is the energy where you're seeing something for what it is. Now, the Five of Wands can be a conflict. It can be as a team. Maybe there's just the team is not healthy. Maybe the team is not working for you. You might not like the people, or maybe things have changed and it's not what it was. So the Three of Swords, it represents there is a level of hurt and upset. Because sometimes by seeing the truth, we realize what's not working for us, and that can be difficult. Especially when we're attached to probably the job or the place, or you've got friends there, you know, this can be that kind of scenario. we realize some kind of painful truth. This can also be, again, there may well be a situation happening, a conflict of some kind. There's levels to that. Someone doing, something that causes conflict to you, or not feeling that you're on the same page as another person or people, and there is some kind of conflict. It could be by someone's actions that you feel really hurt and disappointed. And again, that can be anything in terms of getting passed over, disappointment, again, somebody acting in a way that causes you hurt and pain. You are being gifted this, though, because Spirit is saying, do you see now? Do you see now the truth of this situation and how it's not serving you anymore? And this is the energy here, the Seven of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. I see now. I see the truth of the situation for what it is. And I need to evaluate and look at my options. Because there's frustration. And for some of you, this could well be other people progressing or advancing in career and you feeling frustrated because you're not. It might well be that you've worked really, really hard to further yourself in some way, or to please someone or support somebody, or, help the company and work hard, and yet you just don't seem to progress. And this is where you're just kind of like, I'm doing this work and energy, and is it worth my time anymore? Do I need to make some kind of changes? This is the evaluation and taking stock. And maybe even looking at your options. Because the Queen of Swords energy is when we see the truth of the situation again for what it is. It's that very crystal clear, not using emotion anymore, but the sword. And it's that kind of energy where, and again, somebody could be giving you advice as well. I would do this, Taurus. If I were you, I would do this. Queen of Swords can be, somebody who will tell it you like it is. It's not always, it's direct, but it can be somebody who has your best interest, who will tell it you like it is. But it can also be, like I said, the energy that we adopt. Seeing the truth and making some kind of clear choices in terms of what serves you and what doesn't serve you now is what I'm getting. And it's interesting, this is right next to let go. I feel Spirit is being very clear here for you, because I feel that you have fundamentally either put up with an experience for longer than I think you were hoping that things would change. I think if I'll wait and I'll see if things will change, or someone kept you waiting, or someone put things off, or someone promised you more money, or someone promised you recognition, and then, you see other people advancing and you not. So it's almost kind of like either this is a situation where, you're waiting and waiting and waiting, and things are being put on the back burner for you, and yet it never seems to come to fruition. And similarly, like I said, something happening here which makes your mind up, I feel. Because again, we have the Queen of Wands, again, action-orientated energy. Like I said, empowered action is the Wands energy. And again, this could be about a business partnership as well. But the Ace of Pentacles does represent an exciting new beginning, because if you do look at your options, I feel that there is something here. I mean, when you look at those two, it feels like if you are looking at your options and taking stock and evaluating and even seeing what's out there, having those conversations like the Queen of Swords would do, I feel that there is something that suits you, a golden opportunity. The Ace of Pentacles is very good in terms of money, business, career, finances. And it generally represents new job, new business opportunity, new career path. I think there's something isn't working for you anymore. I think that and it's not for lack of working hard. Sometimes we try and appease the situation. We try and do what is asked of us. In appraisals, we try and kind of like, do the checklist and check off where we might have been criticised and areas to improve on. But it never seems good enough. It never seems good enough, and that's the energy that I'm seeing here. And the flip side of that is what might frustrate you even more is even being passed over or other people getting ahead and you feeling like you might be left behind. I feel that you might be making some clear decisions here, but it looks like there is a new opportunity available to you should you take empowered action and see the truth of the situation for what it is. Because I definitely get Spirit saying to you, do you see it now? Do you see the truth of this now? You know, and Spirit trying to help you in this scenario to get that fresh perspective. You know, are you waiting for something that doesn't look like it's ever going to happen? You know, this is the energy that I'm seeing. And that's the energy of paying attention to the red flags, because I think all of a sudden you see things for what they are. Something that, the good thing is that it really makes you take stock and evaluate your options, what's out there, what's of value to you, whether it's worth your time and energy putting further investment in this current situation, or are you ready to make changes? Because if you do decide to take action, it looks like there is a new beginning waiting for you. Sorry, Taurus, I had to get a drink. The other energy with this here, Taurus, in other areas of life, because we do have the focus on finances and career in even your love, romance, relationship area, we could also translate this to, a landlord from hell, or your environment where you live. Because again, Three of Swords and the Five of Wands can be conflict that causes you hurt and pain, you know. Again, the Three of Swords can be when someone causes us hurt, emotional pain, disappointment, letdowns. And again, it might well prompt you into action to take action here, to bring the changes that you need to make, with a view to ultimately cutting cords from your current situation. So that could be moving or relocating because you're not happy with the way a landlord operates, you're not happy with the way, it could be a neighbourhood thing or a neighbour from hell even. And again, you've waited, you've given enough time, more than enough time, and not done anything about it, put it on the back burner. You weren't ready, you were hoping that things were going to change for the better. Might well be that was a scenario here. But again, seeing the truth for what it is, not necessarily what you want it to be. And it might even be, like I said, something happens and that's kind of like the final thing. The conflict, some kind. And it prompts you into action. And again, looking at your options, even looking at your own money, to move or relocate. Because I think that maybe you might have left it hoping that things would change, but I feel, again, there could well be some kind of fresh perspective, and it can be even affecting, like I said, a relationship here, where you're just kind of like, okay, that's it, that's the final straw, I'm done. I'm seeing this for what it is now, and we're going to make some clear decisions in terms of making some kind of healthy changes here, because I'm not putting up with this anymore. This is that kind of scenario that you're having. So there's definitely an energy of again, moving or relocating with the Ace of Pentacles too, and it's the new energy. Even putting a deposit on a new home would be the scenario as well. Because it might well be that you're just kind of like tired of putting up with your current experience, and you get to let it go. But this is all happening, and I feel something might well happen for you that brings things to a head, but it's meant to happen that way. Because it prompts you to address something that you should address. And that's a really positive thing, because Spirit is telling you when you actually deal with this and take action, there is a really lovely, solid, stable, golden new path opening for you. Again, the Ace of Pentacles, very good in terms of moving, relocating, very good in terms of real estate, like I said, jobs, career, business, money. But it definitely feels like it's the new beginning. That's a new beginning that's solid, stable, secure, that you can really kind of like, this is just the beginnings of something that's really of value to you. So this is what I'm seeing here. I feel something that you might have put off. You're almost like prompted to face it this month, but it's a very, very positive thing for you when you do. And actually, you'll be looking back probably and saying, I don't know why I didn't do that sooner. Why did I wait so long? Why did I stay in that situation so long? These are the conversations that we had. Because a lot of the time, we know what we need to do. We just don't always do it, you know? And this is what I'm seeing for you here, Taurus. It's a very positive, you've got two of the cats here. You've got a very positive, kind of beautiful two aces, new beginning available to you. But it's linked to seeing the reality, realization, epiphany, truth, you know. It brings you some kind of very positive, healthy change. So I'm going to pull you a spirit message. 1 second, she wants to go on the window. There you go. Are you going? Okay, she's just making up her mind now. We'll just leave her. Message from Spirit for Taurus. Who's cheeky? She's cheeky. Oh, she's on the mic. She's on the microphone again. You might hear her. She's putting her cheek against it. What do we? Oh my goodness, Taurus! I've got let go again. I've got declutter. I've got the Queen of Swords and the Ace of Swords. Even the Three of Swords. And we've got let go here as well. So we have let go. Once you let go of the outcome, you'll be able to release all the emotional constraints that have held you back in the past. Trust in the higher good and guidance of Spirit, as we have only your best intentions at heart, and will do everything in our power to protect you. And final message, I'm going to pull you a fairy card. I found the fairy cards again. So let's see what we have for Taurus. Thank you, angel, spirits, guides. We've got purity. You know, there's such purity generally is when we cleanse, we clear out, you know, we detox, it's quite a cleansing energy again. So we have always trust the purity of your heart, look inside your heart, and within it you will find the answer to your question. Free will, that's what I have for you, Taurus. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I wish you a wonderful month. I will see you next time.